Hello again. So I spoke about this briefly in the very first video, what is rectus diastasis. This video is about how does it affect everything, and it's basically learning that your core functions as a whole. So if you've got a weakness in your core, you will have an issue that will come out at some point. So if you've got rectus diastasis, you've got a gap in your tummy. So what can happen when you've got a gap in that tummy? If you do things that you're not supposed to be doing, if you don't learn what you need to avoid before you get that gap back together, you are at risk of getting a hernia. And an umbilical hernia is one of the big issues, and that's a hernia that comes around your navel, because quite often that abdominal separation is a little bit bigger, a little bit wider round your navel than above and below the navel. So you can end up with a hernia. You can suffer with back issues, because when you're doing things, when you're lifting, when you're moving around, the tummy isn't there to support your back, and your tummy and your back should work and support each other. Much the same as your bicep and your tricep work together, your tummy and your back work together. So it may be that you're experiencing backache and you didn't realise that you've got that separation. I know girls that have been in Pilates classes for years, and when they do Pilates, they always feel it in their back before they feel it in their tummy. When we've done a quick check with them, we've realised that they've still got an abdominal separation, and that's why their back has always been a little bit weaker than it should be. You are prone of getting a prolapse because everything isn't being protected and supported properly. If we can get those tummy muscles back together, the pelvic organs, so uterus, bladder, bowel, are all going to be supported a little bit better, so you're less likely to get a prolapse. Pelvic floor weakness is another thing that can happen, because it's all connected. You know, your pelvic floor is holding everything in place. If it's having to work a little bit harder than normal because you've got that abdominal separation, it's putting it under more strain. So all those things can be a sign that you've got something going on here, that maybe your tummy muscles haven't come back together yet. So check the video that we did yesterday with regard to how to check for abdominal separation. Have a look, see if you have, and then we'll keep talking over the next few days, and we're going to go live on Monday. So if you've got any questions, just tell us. We're here to help. So I hope that helps, how it's all connected and how it's all part of the same thing. It's all part of the fascia and the connective tissue that supports your core, your back, your hips, your pelvic floor.